Hey guys, Board Zero here. As you can see, I'm playing World of Tanks. I'm on the map Northwest. I'm driving my E25, and it is a Tier 7 maximum battle. I'm starting the recording at 13:06 because nothing exciting happened on my end. And this is really when I first start seeing action. I set up a place in case some of the scouts were being very active so I could take them out. However, none of them went and took that route, so I really just kind of wasted the first 2 minutes of the battle. And so I'm setting up on this corner. There are a few scouts around the corner and a medium tank. And really, I'm just waiting now. And as I'm waiting, get rewarded with an enemy T-34, and he gets taken out. Unfortunately, my team is losing 1-2 already, but it just goes from bad to worse for me. So I decide, enough waiting around, there's only scouts around the corner. I need to do something. We need to push this flank, because things aren't going too well on the other flank. So I'm like, okay, well there's 3 of the 4 people that were on this corner. So I come around the corner, take 1 hit, put 1 hit into him, and he gets taken out. Unfortunately, during that, we also lose a lot of people on the other flank. And so at this point I realize my allies on the other side are getting surrounded. And so I start heading back. I'm taking the long road. You can see our Cheeto in the middle of the map starting to head back through that direction. And even with as fast of a tank as the E25 is, by the time I get back to the base, we have lost right now another 4, make that another 5 tanks. So we are now down 4-10. There are 5 of us against 11 of them. Those are not very good odds, no matter how you look at it. We have 2 Tier 7 tanks left, 2 Tier 6s, and a Tier 5. They have 3 7s, 3 6s, 4 5s, and a 4. And then our Stug encounters 2 of their Tier 6s, and unfortunately for him, I'm unable to help him before the KV-85 one-shots him. But then we get a kill on one of their Tier 5s. The M5 Stuart decides to rush the Cheeto, gets taken out, but we lose one of our Tier 6s. So now it is 3 against 9. We have 2 Tier 7s, a Tier 6. These are not very good odds, no matter how you want to look at it. Now I know the Hellcat and KV-85 were over there, and at least the Hellcat's a one-shot. He comes around the corner, spots me, but by then it's too late for him. That's my first kill of the game. So I really haven't been a part of this match yet. I see the Cheeto getting surrounded here. I decide, luckily the Cheeto takes out the ELC fairly quickly, I decide the KV-85 is the bigger threat. So with my 2.72 reload, I am just pouring shots into this KV-85. And by the time he starts looking my way, it's too late for him. I get 1 shot into the T-67, and then he realizes what's going on, and my shot misses. I try to shoot through the house to save the Cheeto, but it's not quite enough. I see the Ag Panther starts moving forward, take him out, and then all of a sudden a full health Chi-Ri and a T-29 on 802 health pop around the corner. This is not looking good for me. I'm just going to speed it up because I was really undecided as what to do here. Should I go around the corner and try to duke it out? But then I'm like, no, that'd be the obvious thing to do. Use your brain. And so I'm going around. I take the long way around because I think there's a chance of the Chi-Ri coming to flank me. And I see that my Black Prince ally, who's on full health, coming down the middle of the map to help out, which I'm really glad he did. Now, right now, there's only 1 capper on the base. This is where things start to get a little hectic. And I'm coming down this way to get closer to Black Prince, and I thought about going near him, and then I see, okay, 2 cappers. Okay, Black Prince isn't gonna make it. Turn towards the base, and then as I'm driving up here, 3 cappers. I'm like, okay, I need to do something. I'm hoping this little bit of concealment can hide me. I'm hoping that I can spot one of them, and then thankfully for me, the T-67 shows himself. I take a hit from him, take 2 hits from the Chi-Ri, manage to bounce the third, T-29 misses, but still, there's 4, 3 seconds, 2, 1, 0, and I managed to hit the Chi-Ri blind, and I put a few shots into him, and then I'm like, okay, time to hit somebody else. There's the T-29. Do no damage. T-29 misses 3, 2, 1, 0, and get another last second reset off to save the game. And now I'm like, okay, one of them left the cap. Okay, now he's back in. It's got to be the Chi-Ri. We really need to take one out. The Black Prince gets another reset off on the T-29, and my focus right now is just take out this Chi-Ri. He's the one with the gun that's a threat to me. He fires 1, misses 2, fires his third, missing all 3 of them luckily, and I'm like, okay, he's reloading. Black Prince takes him out, and I shoot the KV-1 who has the most cap points, and then go for the T-29 who's the bigger threat, who for some reason has his back facing the Black Prince. So I take out the T-29, go to the KV-1. Unfortunately for me, I didn't aim that one well, and then the Black Prince ends up finishing him off. That could have been my Top Gun. And at this point, I thought the game was over. I thought they were all here. But then it turned out they still had a KV-2 left. And I have 114 hit points, so whatever gun he has, I'm a one-shot. I need the Black Prince to go first. However, it's a Black Prince. There's a little over 4 minutes left, and we need to find this guy. And looking back on it, I should have just gone ahead and looked, and not waited for the Black Prince. But I also didn't want to separate, because if I got caught out, I knew it would be a draw. Because if the KV-2 has the 152, he could splash me and kill me. And I didn't want it to end like that. And I'm still thinking he's up in that corner, because that's where he was spotted. But at this point I'm like, okay, I need to go. And if I had gone just a little bit sooner, I could have made it to the cap circle with 1:40 left. But I didn't. So I started driving around looking for him. Lucky for me, he wasn't expecting me. I have no clue why his gun was pointing against the wall there. And if I had gone around the other way, I would have had his back and could have easily dispatched him, but now I'm trapped behind this building, not wanting to take a move. Looking back on it, I should have risked it around the corner and hope he missed instead of waiting for the Black Prince. Because, unfortunately, the Black Prince is really slow, and I was hoping the KV-2 would just take a shot at the Black Prince and I could just charge around the corner. Unfortunately for me, that was not the case, and I managed to hide behind those wood, but unfortunately for me, that's the end of the game. Now, I have the results here for the Watt replays. It ended in a draw, but I'd got Ace Tanker, I got Fighter for destroying 5 vehicles, I got Duelist, Fire for Effect, Bruiser, those 2 are expected. I got Defender, because I got 100 base defense points, High Caliber of course, and Tank Sniper. Now looking at the team reports, I did almost 4,000 damage. And then you look down, and I pretty much did all the damage for my team, with the exception of the Cheeto that was in the middle of the field there. And unfortunately for me, I fired 36 shots, 34 hits, 31 penetrations. I received 6 hits. That last one on the Chi-Ri bounced, which actually saved my life and allowed all of this, because it blocked 130 and I had 114 left. And Just the ridiculousness of this. I did so much, and yet I couldn't win it for my team. So that's just 15 minutes isn't quite enough for this battle. So unfortunately for me, I get the ace tanker and a draw. Imagine the experience and stuff I would have gotten if it had been a win. Thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you next time.